Hi and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily and today I'm going to be taking you through an intermediate to beginner Pilates mat class. We're going to start seated on our mat. Those feet are going to be planted and our knees are bent. We're going to start with a little breathing here. So I want you to take a big inhale, fill up those sides of the ribs. And then exhale, letting yourself sink a little bit towards those knees. And again, big inhale. Let that spine round a little bit. On your inhale, lengthen your spine. And exhale, let that spine round. Last one. All right, let's stack that spine up really nice and tall. We're gonna reach those arms out in front of us. Make sure that spine is really tall and we're right on our sits bones, those bones right at the bottom of your glutes. Our crown of our head is reaching for the ceiling. We're gonna inhale and then exhale. We're just gonna hinge back. And inhale, hinge it up. Make sure those feet are staying nice and planted here. One more. Good. And then we're going to hinge halfway back here. Flip those palms so that they're facing each other. You're going to draw your right elbow back, twisting to that right side. Tap your right elbow on the mat. Reach that arm forward. And let's repeat it on the left. If you can't quite reach the mat, that's all right. We'll just twist, hinge back a little farther. Twist, hinge back a little farther. We're really starting to work those obliques, challenging that core. Make sure we're still checking on those feet. Checking on that spine. Make sure that we're not arching our back, not curling that back. We're still keeping that spine really nice and long. One more each side. And reach those arms forward, take a big stretch forward. Let's restack that spine. Arms are going nice and long in front of us again, palms face each other. Let's hinge halfway back, hold it here. Open those arms, open your chest, and close. We're just holding that hinge nice and still, focusing on that arm movement here. One more. Bring those arms back to center. Hinge up or reach for the ceiling. Hinge back. Bring those arms back in front of your chest. Last one. And stack it forward, reach everything forward, take a big stretch here. Let's straighten out those legs now. Legs are going nice and long. Our feet are flexed. We're just pressing those heels down into the ground here so we get that activation through the back of our legs. Arms are going to reach nice and long in front of us. We're going to take a big inhale. And then we're going to just tuck that pelvis. And we're going to roll our spine down on our mat. As your head comes down, reach those arms nice and long overhead. Take a big inhale here, and then on your exhale, you're gonna tuck that chin and roll all the way back up to seated. Let's take an inhale, reset here, and exhale. Let's do that again. Really controlled here, making sure we're rolling through that spine. Inhale, and exhale, roll it up. Let's do that one more time. We're gonna roll all the way back. And we're gonna stay here. Move those arms down by our sides. Be sure that spine is nice and comfortable. Legs are gonna go nice and long in front of us. We're gonna bring our right leg up towards the ceiling. If you feel like your hamstring is just really tight here and you can't fully extend it, you can keep it as long as you are able, or you can bring that leg into tabletop. We're gonna go into our leg circle here. So you're gonna cross that leg across from you. Exhale, circle down. Inhale, circle up and around. And let's reverse it. Careful to watch those shoulders. Make sure they're not creeping up. One more. And set that leg down. If you need to reset your pelvis here, take a moment and reset. Right leg is going to go down. Let's bring that left leg up to the ceiling. And repeat that leg circle on this side. And reverse your direction. Last one. Set that leg down. Let's pull our knees into our chest. Give them a little rock side to side. A couple circles. Each direction. All right. We're going to keep those arms planted. We're going to bring our legs up into tabletop. One at a time. Making sure that we're not hanging off of these hip flexors here. So you shouldn't feel like you've got a lot of tension in front of those hips and your back isn't really arching, lifting up off that floor. So find the spot that works for you here. And then we're going to go into our tick-tock. So our arms are nice and planted. They don't have to be as wide as mine. You're just going to drop those knees to the left, pick up your right hip. Bring it back to center. Drop them to the right. Back to center. Exhale, you're going to drop. Inhale, return to center. One more each side. And bring it back to center. Set those knees back down. All right, let's extend those legs nice and long. Our right arm is going to go up towards the ceiling. Left arm is down by our side. I'm going to roll over, reaching that left hand. Roll all the way over onto our stomach. We're gonna start with our chest all the way down on our mat. Our legs are nice and long behind us, about as wide as our mat here. We want our hands right underneath of our shoulders as much as we can. And we're gonna take an exhale here. And then on our inhale, we're gonna press our pelvis down into our mat, lengthening our low back, and lift our upper body, coming up into our extension. Make sure that we're not just hinging from that back, really dumping down here. We want to lift from our core. And then we're going to exhale, lay it back down. If your extension isn't as big as mine, that's okay. Great place to start is take a big inhale. Come up about to here. And then you're going to exhale, lay it back down. You want to keep those shoulders rolling back. Really pull those abdominals in. And lay it back down. So you're really working through your back body here as well as your core. And we're extending that thoracic spine. Think about is shooting through the crown of your head, lifting your spine. Last one here, big inhale. Exhale, lay it down. Good. All right. Now we're gonna have our hands on our mat, a little bit in front of us. We want our elbows right underneath of our shoulders this time. We're pressing our hips down into our mat. So think about you're lengthening that low back, kind of tucking that pelvis a little bit. Our feet are a little wider than our mat this time. And we're gonna take an exhale, bend our right knee, flex that foot so it flattens out here. We're gonna pulse that heel in towards our glute. And then we're gonna stretch that leg back out, pointing our toe, lay that leg down, repeat on our right. Pulse it in, 1, 2, lengthen it out. Keep rolling those shoulders down. Don't let yourself drop into that chest. I'm gonna keep lengthening. If this position is a little too much for your shoulders today, you can always modify this move by coming down, placing those hands right underneath your forehead. You're still going to get that work through your legs here. You still just want to make sure if you are in this position that your shoulders are still rolling down and back. One last one each side. I'm going to come back into that little extension here. Good, and then we're going to lay it all the way down. We're going to bring our hands behind our back. And we're holding our hands here behind that back. Our legs are going to start nice and long. And then we're going to bend our knees, pull those heels into our glutes. So we want our legs a little closer this time. And then on your exhale, you're going to press those legs out, pull your arms back, lift your chest. And then lay it back down, bend those knees in. Going double leg stretch. Inhale, lift, extend, press those arms back. Exhale, lay it down. Last one. And lay it down. Bring those hands back in front of you. Push your chest up, sink those hips back. Take a little counter stretch here into our clam or shell stretch. And then we're gonna roll the spine up. Take a little roll back in those shoulders. And then a little roll forward. We're gonna come seated here on our mat. Those legs are gonna go nice and long. You want those feet to be just off of your mat, so they're a little bit wider than your mat here. We're gonna take a big inhale here, reach those arms out to the sides. Roll those shoulders down and back. And then you're gonna twist to your left, and then exhale, try to saw off that right pinky toe with your right arm. Stack it up, twist to your right, saw off that left pinky toe. Stack it up, let's repeat. Twist, saw. Bring it over to the other side. We're using those obliques here a little bit, as well as those muscles in our back, all down that spine. Should feel a little bit in our shoulders. Maybe a little hamstring, if those hamstrings are really tight. We're gonna go one last one each side. We started with our right, so we're gonna end with our left. And bring it up. Bring those arms forward. Give those shoulders a little roll back. Give them a little roll forward. Reach those arms nice and long in front of you again. Make sure those sits bones are nice and planted here. Those legs are nice and planted. Big inhale. On your exhale, press those arms forward. Come into your spine, stretch forward, and then stack it up. Roll those shoulders back. Exhale, reach those arms. Hinge from those hips. Inhale, stack it up. Last one. And bring it up. Give those shoulders a little roll back. Give them a little roll forward. You're gonna cross those legs. You can either go a little butterfly stretch here with the bottoms of the feet together, or you can go crisscross, whatever is more comfortable for you. Stack that spine up really nice and tall. We're gonna open up those hips. We're gonna take a big inhale, grab those feet or grab those legs. Big inhale, fill up that chest, look up to the ceiling. Exhale, tuck that chin, round out that spine. Bring your head down towards those feet or down towards your mat. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Restack that spine. And we are all done for today. I hope to see you in our next video really soon. If you liked the video, please like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you in the next one.